ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। शुक्ल यजुर्वेदीय काण्व शाखिया बृहदारण्यक उपनिषद भाष्य पेज नंबर 268. In Bhashya we saw in the second paragraph, Brahmani sadhakatva kalpana asmadadishu iva apeshala tadātmānamevāvet tasmat tatsarvam abhavat iti chet. Apeshala, pish avayave dhatu is there. Pish avayave dhatu. In that, talavya. Peshala, that whatever sh is there, that only will be there. Pish avayave. Bhave ghain. Pesham lati iti peshala. Means inappropriate. In Ashobhana, 4 number tippani says Ashobhana. Tika, 6th line. You found? Amma, Mataji, aapko mila? Yes. Shastram Brahmani sadhakatvadi darshayati. Tacca apaurusheyam adosham nopalambharham तथा च तस्मिन् अविद्यम साधकत्वादि अविरुद्धम इति समाधत्ते. So Siddhanti said this Brahma va idamagra āsīt. This Brahma has to be mukhya artha Brahma, not Jeeva, not Bhavi Brahma, etc. Purva Paksha says, but ātmānamevāvet. So veditritva, jnana kartritva will come in that Brahma, and Brahma is not jnana karta. And also knowing it becomes vishaya, karma of knowledge. So all this is a dosha, Purva Paksha is saying. Na param brahma brahma shabda. Shastram brahmani sadhakatvadi darshayati. Siddhanti is telling Purva Paksha. Vedanta Shastra is showing that Brahma is sadhaka. Brahmani sadhakatvadi darshayati. Brahma alone becomes sadhaka. This Shastra is apaurushayam. Therefore, it is adosham. It is free from apaurushaya. Shastra is free from what all doshas?
Brahma, Pramada, Vipradesh, Karana Patava.
Brahma, Pramada, Karana Patava, Vipralipsa. What is Brahma? Brahma as dosha means what is said, I understand differently. This is Bhranti Darshanam. So a Bhranta Purusha, how he sees Rajju, in place of Rajju, he sees Sarpa. Like that, what is said in Shastra, I will think something else only. Shastra Pratipadanam is something else will be done, or Paurushaya Buddhi will have this dosha. that whenever they do any pratipadanam, it will have some bhranti. It will not be accurate, free from this bhranti. Pramada is some inadvertence will be there, negligence. So, because of this inadvertence, some dosha will come, or it itself is a dosha, because of which in my jnanam, in my understanding, there will be dosha. This is the second. Brahma pramada karana patava. Karana patava is karananam apatutvam. Any karana, whether it is jnanendriya karana or antakarana, both karana will have some dosha. Because of that dosha, jnanam will not be perfect. This is third. And vipralipsa means some ichha is there for some either personal gain or personal pratipadanam. So I already think I want to prove Atma as anitya, kshanika, let us say. Then I will look in anything only in that way. Or my raga dveshas will influence my understanding. So I have already so much raga dvesha, whatever knowledge that comes to me, which I want to express to somebody, that knowledge will have dosha of vipralipsa. Vipralipsa means desire to fool the other person or to tell someone untruth. This dosha can happen in Paurushaya Jnanam, all these doshas are there. Apaurushayam adosham na upalambharham. Upalambha, na upalambhar, na upalambharham is the correction. Na upalambhar. Upalambha means doshaya. Upalambharham means doshaya. Na upalambharham means na doshaya. There is no dosha in shastra because it is apaurushaya. Upa ang upasarga purvaka labh dhatu. In that, when you do ghai pratyaya, labha is for prapti artha. There is a sutra, upasargat khal ghayo ho. Upasargat khal ghayo ho. Iti, the number is 7167. By this, num agama will come. So, labha will become lambha. When there is upasarga, huh? Only if there is an upasarga, then it will happen. Upa is a upasarga. If you say upalamba, but the part actually is upalamba. Correction you have to do. Given. Nine number. Upalambarham. Acha, upalambarham, they have done upalambarham. So, shastra is not for dosha. So, Siddhanta is telling Purva Pakshi, don't find fault in shastra. Tadhacha. Why Purva Pakshi found fault in the shastra? Because he thinks Brahma is jnana matra. How can it be jnata or jneya in this way? Siddhanti says, no, you should change your way of thinking. तथा च तस्मिन् आविद्यम साधकत्वादि अविरुद्धम. Because of avidya, sadhakatva is there, that is aviruddham. Because of avidya, there is sadhakatva in Brahma. There is no virodha. Iti samadatte siddhanti. Na shastropalambhat. Here it is given upalambhat. Shastra is na is separate. Shastropalambhat means you are finding dosha in Shastra. Therefore, your idea is not correct. न च टीका न च अयुक्तः तस्य अपौरुषेयत्वेन असंभावित दोषत्वात् इति शेषः. This is not ayukta. Means this is yukta, that Brahma swatmanam atmanam eva avet. It is yukta kalpana. It is not ayukta. In our book it is sacha. In your part, sacha only. Sacha ayukta अपौरुषेयत्वेन अच्छा I said न च. Okay. सच अयुक्तः तस्य अपौरुषेयत्वेन असंभावित दोषत्वात् इति शेषः. सच अयुक्तः स कः शास्त्रोपलम्बः. शास्त्रोपलम्ब means dosha, fault finding in Shastra is not right. It is ayukta. Why? Tasya apaurushayattvena asambhavita doshatvat. There is no sambhavana of dosha in Shastra because it is apaurusha. Upalamba in dosha. Dosha. Upalamba means dosha. ननु ब्रह्मणो नित्यमुक्तत्व परिरक्षणार्थम शास्त्रमपि उपालभ्यते. Purva Paksha is saying, if you want to keep Brahma as Nitya, then to protect that, Nityatvam, Nityamuktatvam, Brahmano Nityamuktatva. Brahma is Nityamukta. If you say Brahma is now doing some sadhana, then he will attain Brahmatva. So that Nityamuktatva will not be Siddha. So Nityamuktatva Parirakshanaartham Shastram api upalabhyate. We can find dosha in Shastra also, such Shastra. This is Purva Pakshi's thinking. Netyaha. In Bhashya first, Nahi asmat kalpana iyam. Shastra krita tu tasmat shastrasya ayam upalambah. Purva Pakshi may say this way, I am not finding fault in Shastra. I am finding fault in you. Acharya says, this is not our kalpana. Nahi asmat kalpana iyam, comma. Shastra krita tu iyam kalpana. This kalpana is by Shastra krita, means by the rishis. Not that Shastra krita means Shastra karanam is not there. Shastra drashta there, not karta. So you should understand. Iyam kalpana shastra krita. Shastrena krita. Shastra is doing this kalpana. What? Brahma became Vedita, knower. Tasmat shastrasya ayam upalambah. Therefore, this dosha is not on me. This dosha is on Shastra. This dosha you call or akshepa. This akshepa is on Shastra. Nacha brahmana ishtam chikirshuna shastrartha viparīta kalpanaya swartha parityagaha karyaha. Brahmana ishtam chikirshuna, 6 number tippani. Brahmana ishtam means Brahmanishtam. nityamuktatvam paripalayata. The one who wants to be Brahmanishtha. And what kind of Brahmanishtha? That Brahma which is Nityamukta. Tasmin Nishtha. So not that I was bound, then I did so many things, karte, then I became Mukta. Not that kind of Brahmanishtha. That is not, again, what is Shastra Pratipadanam. Shastra is saying, you have to understand you are Nitya Mukta. So this is Ishtam. Brahmana Ishtam Chikirshuna. The one who has this desire to gain Nitya Muktatva Brahmanishtatva, Shastrartha Viparīta Kalpanaya Swartha Parityagaha na Karya. By doing some Shastrartha Viparīta Kalpana, coming out with some other understanding, and Swartha means the intended meaning. The Vivaksha Parityaga, that one should not do. Swartha here is given as Abhyudaya Nishresha. Swartha means actually whatever is the Pratipadita Artha in that context, whatever it is. When it is said this Brahma is Karta, so it is given with a purpose, Adhyaropa. When it is said this Brahma is Jnata, and then later when it is said, it understood that I am Nitya Mukta. So whatever is the Pratipadita Artha, that is the Swartha, Swasya Artha, Tatra. That Parityaga one should not do. Tika. Shastradhi Brahmano Nitya Muktatvam Gamyate Sadhakatvadi cha tasya tenaiva uchyate na cha ardha jaratiyam uchitam. Shastradhi, through Shastra alone, it is said Brahma is Nitya Mukta, Brahmano Nitya Muktatvam Gamyate. And Shastradhi Brahmana Sadhakatvam api Gamyate. Shastra alone says Brahma is Sadhaka also. So then where is the objection? Tasya tenaiva uchyate. And how to do Samanjasyam? So it was already explained. With avidya, Sadhakatvam. With vidya, Nitya Muktatvam. Tenaiva uchyate. Nacha, and therefore it is not ardha jaratiyam, that first he is sadhaka, then later he will become mukta. Nacha ardha jaratiyam uchitam. Tathacha vastavam nitya muktatvam kalpitam itarat iti astheyam. Therefore, what is the conclusion here? Vastavam kim? Nitya muktatvam. And itarat kalpitam. Itarat means sadhakatva. Astheyam. Astheyam a upasarga purvak stha dhatu. Stha gati nivruttau. Karmani yat pratyaya. Stha will become stheya. यदि तस्य नित्य मुक्तत्वार्थम सर्वथैव साधकत्वादि नेष्यते तदा स्वार्थ परित्यागः स्यात्. साधकत्वादिना विना अभ्युदय निश्रेयसयोः असंभवात्. If the nitya muktatva artha is sarvatha eva, then sadhakatvadi na ishyate. If sadhakatvadi na ishyate, tada swartha parityagaha syat. Then there is swartha parityaga. And without sadhakatva, abhyudaya nishreyasa prapti will not be there. Abhyudaya nishreyasa yoho asambhat. Nacha brahmano anyah chetano achetano va asti. This was already said. Nanyo ato asti drashta, shrota, manta, vijnata, ityadi. Other than Brahma, there is no other Chetana, there is no other Achetana also. There is no Jada. Atma eva idam sarvam given. Brahma eva idam sarvam. इत्यादि श्रुतेस् तस्मात् यथोक्ता व्यवस्था आस्थेया इत्यर्थः. Therefore, this व्यवस्था you should take support of. Tika. Now, somebody may have a question. He says, how Brahma can become sadhaka? How Nitya Mukta Vastu can become sadhaka? So, in this regard, see what he said. Kincha, sarvasyapi samsarasya brahmani avidyaya adhyasat tad antarbhutam sadhakatvadi api tatra adhyastam iti abhyupagame ka anupapattihi ityaha. What was the objection of the Purva Pakshi or someone? How Brahma can become sadhaka? If it is Nitya Mukta, how Brahma can be sadhaka? Siddhanti is saying, whole sansara is adhyastha in Brahma because of avidya. Why can't sadhakatva also be adhyastha in Brahma? If everything is adhyastha, this also can be adhyastha. Sarvasyapi samsarasya brahmani avidyaya adhyasat. In Brahma, because of avidya adhyasa, entire samsara is there. Tad antarbhutam sadhakatvadi api. Tad antarbhutam means samsara antarbhutam. Within that sansara, one element can be sadhakatva. If whole Brahmanda is superimposed, what is the problem if you superimpose one sarpa? In Rajju. In Brahma, everything is superimposed, isko bhi dhal do. Like how they, when they go for buying some sabji, etc. So they add some things there, some little, that kadi patta they will add, and mirchi they will add. So that tatra adhyastam iti ka abhyupagame ka anupapatti. What is wrong? See Bhashyaka. Na cha etavata eva akshama yukta bhavataha. Etavata, by this, akshama yukta na bhavata. Bhavataha akshama. That he says this is unforgivable or unacceptable. So there is a Sureshwaracharya's Vartika on this. This is a famous one. It is quoted in Chitsukhi. So Bhashyakar says, na cha etavata eva akshama bhavataha yukta. Akshama means this undeserving or that which is unforgivable offense. Siddhanti says, akshama bhavatah keyam. Sureshwaracharya's Vartika is there on this. Akshama bhavatah keyam sadhakatva prakalpane kinna pashyasi samsaram tatraiva jnana kalpitam. Akshama bhavatah keyam sadhakatva prakalpane kinna pashyasi samsaram tatraiva ajnana kalpitam. This is quoted in Chitsukhi. Actually, Brahad Vartik. So, I will not be surprised if this is also quoted in other Sureshwaracharya's granthas. Why Siddhanti is asking Purva Pakshi, why Brahma cannot become sadhaka? Sadhakatva prakalpane bhavatah kayam akshama. If you can see samsara adhyastha in Brahma, which is ajnana kalpitam, tatraiva ajnana kalpitam samsaram kim na pashyasi, tatraiva brahmani. If in Brahma you can see everything, in Brahma you can have sadhakatva also. Sarvam hi nanatvam brahmani kalpitam eva. एकधा एव अनुद्रष्टव्यम नेह नानास्ति किंचन एकधा एव अनुद्रष्टव्यम. This is all Brahadaranyaka. Ekadha means advaya rupena eva. Brahma is ekam eva dvitiyam. In this way you should understand. Neha nanasti kinchana. There is no nana in Brahma. Yatra hi dvaitam eva bhavati. Tad itara itaram pashyati, shrunoti, jigrati ityadi. Ekam eva dvitiyam ityadi vakya shatebhyah. By all these shastra vakya, what is said is, in Brahma, if there is any nana, it is kalpitam. Tika. Tasya tasmin kalpitatvam kuto avagatam iti ashankya aha. Tasya tasmin. Tasya samsarasya. Tasmin brahmani. Or tasya नानात्वस्य तस्मिन् ब्रह्मणि कल्पितत्वं कुतो अवगतम् इति आशंक्याः एकधा एक्सेट्रा. उक्त श्रुति तात्पर्यं संकलयति. श्रुति तात्पर्यं संकलनम इज डन. सर्वो हि लोक व्यवहारो ब्रह्मणि एव कल्पितो न परमार्थतः परमार्थः सन् इति अल्पम इदम उच्यते इयमेव कल्पना अपेक्षला इति. Siddhanti says, you don't see so many other problems that you are pointing out one problem. Sarvo hi loka vyavaharo brahmani eva kalpitah. Everything else is kalpita in Brahma. You see there is this problem here. And many times when we study some Purva Paksha granthas, I actually see this. Whole darshan is apramanika. It is like in Rajju, Sarpa is there. If somebody says, in the tail part of Sarpa, there is some dust. And the whole Sarpa itself is mithya. And there you are finding this issue and that issue. What is there? Sarvo hi loka vyavaharo brahmani eva kalpitah na paramarthah san iti alpam idam uchyate. You are saying what very little. Your objection is very small. I am saying everything is mithya. You are saying how Brahma can become sadhaka. That also can be mithya. What is the big problem? Iyam eva kalpana apeshala. This understanding, it will help you bounce back anytime if you feel down because of whatever reason, that what is there, it is not worth worrying or debating or thinking about such things, and you can just drop it and move on. In Tika, सर्वस्य द्वैत व्यवहारस्य ब्रह्मणि कल्पितत्वे प्रकृत चोद्यस्य आभासत्वं फलति इति आह. If everything is kalpita, all dvaita vyavahara is kalpita. Brahma becoming sadhaka, jnata, Brahma becoming jneya is also kalpita. Parapaksham nirakritya swapaksham darshayati. Tasmat. So Parapaksha Nirakaranam is done. Now Swapaksha, Siddhanta Paksha. Tasmad yat pravishtam srashtru tad Brahma. That which has entered is creator Brahma. Tad vyatirekena jagan nasti iti suchayati. Other than that, there is no jagat. This is Vaishabdo avadharanartha. Tat padartham uktva tat tvam padartham kathayati. Tat padartha is said. Now what is tvam padartha? Idam sharirastham yad grihyate agre prak pratibodhadapi brahmaiva āsīt sarvam cha idam. Brahmava idam agra āsīt. Agra means agre, āsīt. So this Vakya, so Brahma Shabda analysis is over. So much discussion was there, debating what is this Brahma. Now further, idam sharirastham, that which is in this sharira. Idam because it is Napunsakalinga. Apramatradi, aparichinnam pramatradi sakshi, that which is sakshi of pramata, tampada lakshyam, aparoksham. Sharirastham, yad grihyate agre prak pratibodhat, before jnanam takes place. Brahmaiva āsīt sarvam chaidam. What is there in this sharira is Brahma. What is all this? Brahma. In Bhagavad Gita, Shankaranandi Tika is there. Repeatedly he tells this. Aham cha idam sarvam cha Brahma. I am Brahma, all this is Brahma. I am Brahma, all this is Brahma. Repeatedly you have to think in this way. So, those who don't get this jnanam, and if they are doing this repetition of thought, then it is upasana. But if you get paroksha jnanam, you have understood through tatpada tvampada vichara, aikya, etc. Then if you entertain this thought, then it will become that tadākara vritti. That is called nididhyasanam, sajatiya pratyaya. So that's why, but unless clear paroksha jnanam is there, without clear shastra study, it will not happen. So when I study them properly, then if you entertain this, you know what you are thinking. Then you are not doing some upasana, not knowing what is that. You have understood vachyartha, lakshyartha, etc. Only viparīta bhavana is your problem. For viparīta bhavana nivrityartham, sajatiya vritti pravaha if you do, and vijatiya pratyaya nivritti, it is acceptable. तयोर वस्तुतो भेदम शंकित्वा पदांतरम व्याचष्टे प्राग इति. तयोः वस्तुतो भेदम शंकित्वा. तयोः
Jeeva Brahma Yoga.
given, but it should have come without looking at the tippani. So the previous line in the Tika says tat padartham uktva tvam padartham. So tayoho means tatvam padartha yoho. Vastutah bheda. Somebody is doing this shanka that they are vastavik bhinna. Bhedam shankitva padantaram vyachaste. Some padantara vyakya is done. Prak pratibodhadapi brahmaiva. Tasya aparichinnatvam aha sarvam cha. And it is aparichinna brahma. Kathan tarhi viparīta dhihi ityashani. Then why do I have viparīta bhavana? Viparīta dhi means viparīta buddhi. Kintu apratibodhat abrahmasmi asarvam cha iti atmani adhyaropat. Because I have done this thinking. I am a Brahma, I am a Sarva. You say, in which Janma I did thinking? So we should understand this. Nobody does this kind of thinking. Deha tadātmya is so strong that when they say I, or they don't say, they think I, in I, Deha Dharma, Indriya Dharma, Mano Dharma, all of them are included. To that person, if you say you are aparichinna, with Deha only that person thinks of himself or herself. How I can be aparichinna? Because how I can be aparichinna? I means Deha is pradhana. And Shastra says, you are aparichinna chaitanya. So that person is not able to understand. That adhyaropa is so strong. For such person, biggest sadhana is all these karma yoga and upasana. Because I have to first shed some excess baggage of deha tadātmya indriyata. Then when I move forward, I understand it is adhyasa, this is the main problem. That's why shastra first doesn't start teaching this is adhyasa, why you are doing all this karma, but you have to do everything. Unless you do that and reduce dehatma bhava, no other sadhana. So Purusha, final buddhi will go only later. But earlier, to reduce that, all other sadhanas are given. So why viparīta bhavana is there? Adhyaropat, kartaham, kriyavan, phalanancha bhokta, sukhi, dukhi, sansari, iti cha adhyaropayati. He does all these adhyaropa. I am karta, kriyavan, I am doing all these actions right now. And phalanam bhokta, I will get all these phalam. Sukhi, dukhi, sansari, etc. Tika. Yatha pratibhasam kartritvader वास्तवत्वम आशंक्य शास्त्र विरोधान मैवम इत्याह. Purva Pakshi says yatha pratibhasam vastavatvam. Whatever I am experiencing is that is how it is. If I think I am karta, you ask everybody also, don't you think you are karta? Don't you think? Yeah. Therefore I am karta, I am bhokta. And the sukhi dukhi, aren't you sukhi dukhi? Okay. From how long you are studying Vedanta? Tell me. So that person said 10 years. Are you still, don't you feel you are sukhi dukhi? Yes. Therefore that is right. So any question if somebody will ask in this way, normally people think, yes, Vedanta is not right. I think I am karta bhokta, I am sukhi dukhi, I have to do something else. What Vedanta is saying is from Chaitanya standpoint. When you say you are karta, bhokta, sukhi, dukhi, you are adding mind. You don't know how to separate mind. So all the dharma of mana, they are superimposed. Paramarthatastu brahmaiva tad vilakshanam sarvam cha. Paramarthatastu brahmaiva tad vilakshanam sarvam cha tat kathanchid acharyena dayaluna pratibodhitam nasi sansari iti ātmānamevāvet swabhavikam. Paramarthatah, Brahma alone expresses as something else. And therefore, kathanchid, all these karta, bhokta, sukhi, dukhi, these dharmas are different from Brahma. Some Dayalu Acharya, he teaches, you are not Sansari, you are Brahma. Then he knows himself. Tika. Tad vilakshanam adhyastha samasta samsara rahitam iti yavat. Tad vilakshanam is adhyastha samasta samsara rahitam is Brahma, different from all these samsara dharma. Kimu tad Brahma, that we will see in the next session. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevāvashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.